Welcome to a Rome 2 Total War. 3 versus 3 epic siege battle. And what's starting over here? A random unit of archers hidden over here. I like it. I like how they're camouflaged as well. But what are they possibly going to do, really? With no ladder or anything. I'm intrigued what they do with this unit. Is it scouting? No, it surely can't be scouting. It can't make up on the wall here. Is it gonna walk round this way into the city? It does have an opening into the city, doesn't it? It can walk round here, onto the bridge, and then they're in the city. Oh, what a flaw in the design of this battle map. So why didn't they put even more troops over here then? Oh, that would really catch them by surprise, wouldn't it? I like that. Okay. I do like this settlement design as well, how it's got another layer of the wall here. But yeah, this part of the wall has been broken down. Interesting. Either way, the ballista is starting us off here, and the rams are moving forwards. Here, as Massilia, we have Mia, the Cow Queen. As Rome, we have Hagi, Hagahai. I don't know how to pronounce it. Hageehi. I'll just call him Hagi. It's close enough. And then Pontus on this side, also attacking, we have Graikos. Defending as Carthage, we have Mr. Romantic. As Lusitania here, the Spanish, we have Smooth. And as the Nabateans over here in dark red, we have Hella Fantastic. And with that, the battle begins. So who does this belong to? This is Mia the Cow Queen. This is, I'm assuming, her archer unit here. Balance of power in favour of the attackers. But I don't know if balance of power factors in the defensive advantage here. And interesting they're aiming at this tower with the ballista. I think that does make sense. I can imagine this tower here being quite an awkward one. A very difficult one to capture. I do like this settlement design, but I like settlements that are multi-layered, and I think this one is close enough to that. You don't get multi-layered settlements that much in Total War, but this is close enough for me to get me excited. Despite the massive flaw in the design here, where you can just walk into the city completely unchecked. Okay, so we can triple speed this for now. No, we cannot, because the game will explode. The Romans are rushing in here. They've made a breach. They don't feel the need to make any more breaches. I think they're happy with this for now. They're going to take this tower and turn it onto their side. Meanwhile, these Nabateans here, coming off of the walls, they've actually got stuck here. Ooh, didn't see that siege tower like that. Yes, okay, that's good of them. They're getting the Romans up on the walls. Let's take a look. I like how the Roman units look in this game. They do look really cool. Although their shields, again, seem a little cardboardy rather than wood or whatever they made shields out of. But I think it's close enough, and yeah, they're going to capture this tower as well, forcing the defenders to have to pull back deeper into the city. And the attackers here, yeah, they've got a good foothold. They're ready for this. They're ready to march on in. What they're doing over here. So they are taking these rams with the Massilians. Probably going to make another breach here, just so they can get units in to the city faster. I'm curious about the attackers. Are they going to march over this way? Any plazas they can capture? Nah, I don't think so. Yes, there is actually. Capture all these plazas, capture all these towers, capture the plaza, and then they can push in this way, forcing the defenders to have to defend more points. That could really work out for them. These archers here could be a problem shooting at them, but I think they should be okay. They never completely destroyed this tower. Maybe they ran out of ammunition. The cavalry are charging in. Yeah, because if we look at it here on the tactical map, I think that is the way to go. Cutting through here is going to be a nightmare. Cutting through here is going to be a nightmare. But if you can open up another front here, maybe bring more units this way, and then the defenders have to defend 4 different points. The defenders want as few choke points as possible. Ooh, that was an unfortunate hit. I don't know what they're doing there with their cavalry. Cavalry are very valuable in these types of battles, so to just take a load of arrow hits like that, is a big loss, and they're gonna take even more as well, as these archers are probably gonna fire, or are the slingers, yeah. The slingers get their shots in, hitting the side of the cavalry and just getting even more kills. What a waste of cavalry in my opinion. Yeah, that should never have happened. When you could have just walked round this way anyway and been completely fine. What is Massilia doing with those rams? Are they wanting to attack more round this way? It would take a while to get here. The troops would be really tired, but it could work out if they actually want to make the push this way, and they are starting to do this. They are pushing with their Vigiles unit. They're going to capture the tower, or neutralise the tower I should say, and more Roman units are marching in here. The heavy infantry are at the back. They're getting their peeler in, and they're doing it again with cavalry. Why go that way? Is it a bug? Is it a pathfinding issue with cavalry? Don't do it with the general. Surely cavalry can go up there and just round. Surely. So odd. Either way, the Nabateans are now round here. I think I saw the unit here as well. Yeah, there's a unit there as well. That's the general. They could get the general surrounded here. That would be interesting. An early general kill. I'm curious to see how that would affect the game. But no, the general's pulling back now. He notices, oh, that's a bit sticky there. Nice water design. Oh, actually, I'm getting a bit seasick looking at this. I do not like this. These waves are far too strong for a very simple river. The waves should not be like this. It should be pretty much like... What's going on there? It went square for a second. Oh wow, you can see under the water sometimes. Yeah, it goes square every now and then. Right, anyway, the cavalry here, capturing the towers. I wouldn't have cavalry capture the towers because, again, they're valuable units. So getting hit by that tower fire is going to be deadly. You want infantry to be capturing these gatehouses. The Nabateans seem to be retreating. Yeah, I think maybe at this point you have to abandon all of this part of the city. Even the plaza bit. Just let them take it because there's no point holding down all of these choke points. If they'd held it from the start, it might work out. But if they're not going to hold it from the start, don't bother. Rams coming round this way to make another breach. This is genius. This is genius. But you've got to keep those Lusitanians pinned with this Massilian unit, or Pontic unit, sorry. These spearmen here are so important. These Iberian spearmen are about to go flying. I'm so happy I'm spectating this one. This is about to be epic. Yes! Come on, couple more hits. They're running the wrong way. One more hit could do it. Oh, yes! Yes! The Lusitanians ran the wrong way. How many died in that squad there? That was basically like 100 men. Okay, some of these battles I've been covering from the place where we got these replays. They've been a bit shaky. They haven't been that great in quality. But this one is epic. I like it so far. And we've got a part 2 as well coming to this in this same video. The Rams getting ready. That was just genius, that. I loved that. That's why, as the attacker, I guess, you cannot fight on the walls. That's why it makes sense to just really abandon the walls completely. They're going to make another breach, so they can get more troops through, and that could be really helpful. A big rush of infantry going through here can attack all of their missile units here. They can surround these guys, break these guys, take the tower, and then push deeper into the city. Yeah, you can sort of see the idea on the tactical map here. What you want to do is you want to get troops rushing in this way, surround these guys, that will mass rout them, and then you can push through with that. That will also capture the tower, and just have so many extra benefits there. The attackers, yeah, they completely lock all of this down now. They're in a very good position, and the defenders, yeah, they just need to stand here at this point. This tower is so powerful though. You can only neutralise it from this side, which means the attackers, I don't think they can make a push this way. Capture the plaza, and then be done with it. I thought that was a lot of dead bodies there, but no, it's just grass. Yeah, that tower will be a nightmare to take. This one, fairly easier because you're going to push from this way, so you can get here. But for this one, you just standing here is not going to do it. You need to actually cut all the way around. This is going to be very difficult to take. Unless you use this archer unit to make it interesting. But yeah, just hold it down for now, like they're doing. I think that's perfect. Yep, they made the other breach here. Some more arrow shots coming in. Pontus must have lost a lot of men to pull that off for their spearman unit to break. I bet the archers were getting a few kills. Yeah, 83 kills, 19 kills. That must have been on the spearmen. The siege towers are moving forwards now to distract this tower. And they're not like doing the surrounding strategy I was talking about. But it's open, and when they do go for it, it's going to look really good. The Roman generals there. Has anyone lost a general yet? I highly doubt it. It's very rare you'd lose one this early. Nah, I can't see any dead generals. Yep, everyone's general is still alive. Don't push. Again with the cavalry. Why risk cavalry like this when there's a much safer route to go for? Oh, then they're gonna get hit by these slingers again. Oh, it's so stupid, but that is a cute lion. It's so stupid. They're just gonna get themselves hit. It's a waste. And then hit by that other tower as well. Just losing men unnecessarily. Why? Why would you do that? Yeah, get back to cover. Ooh, lots of guys. Oh, this is a mistake. Why have they not taken out this tower yet? Why have they not moved their troops yet? Rome, what are you doing? They could have destroyed it with a ballista, but no, they sadly didn't get that type of luck. Now they've lost a full Hastati unit there. A complete waste. That's such a shame by the attackers. Such a shame. The siege towers are coming round this way. Again, to block the fire from the gatehouse. Not pushing in with any troops yet, though. Ah, so unfortunate. The Nabateans are fighting on the wall here. Unfortunately, I don't think it would work to bring a ram round this way, because you've got your own troops there as well. It could get a little too ugly. And I don't know if the bricks here can fall onto these troops as well. That could be a massive problem. They could lose a load of men doing that. Quick look at the tactical map here. Yeah, like you can definitely see that there is a massive, clear opening here in the city. Such stupid design. And even over here as well, there's another opening, isn't there? Yeah, so if you're attacking this city, in theory, you can just set it. Oh, okay, we've got cliffs. Okay, I guess that works. Still, you could get some like sneaky assassins like coming round this way. They could easily make that, and then boom, they're in the city. Can you make it round this way? Not a full army, but a few guys, a few specialists could quite easily get round there, and then round here, and then yeah, by that point you're in the city. Poor design. Is this tower still shooting? This tower's still shooting. Taking out another unit of Hastati. This tower here, 150 kills, I'm guessing, roughly. Minimum. On Hastati. And they don't even need to lose these men. They could just like pull back a few steps to avoid tower fire. But no, they've got to stand there. The archer's getting some shots in. Another ram is moving this way to make another breach. I'm liking how the attackers are approaching this far. They're going for multiple openings, multiple pushes. Shame about how they're reacting to this tower. But that is very unfortunate, but everything else I think is okay. And it's fresh as well. It's not like they're just in a fight here for the next 20 minutes. They're actually like moving round. They have different choke points they can push into. They've technically taken half of a city and a plaza. I don't even know what taking a plaza does in round 2 Total War. You know what, I should probably Google that actually. That's something I should know. Let's zoom in onto these Romans fighting, because we've not had a real zoom in yet. So let's take a look at this, and I'll quickly Google what happens, because I've got no idea. I know what it does in the other games. I'm assuming it's a morale hit, but by how much? How much does it hurt? Rome to Plaza effects. There we go. These are some beautiful looking Roman units there. And they're not saying anything. Okay, the Romans are pushing forwards now, and that tower there is neutralised, which is really helpful for them. I honestly cannot find anyone saying anything about this at all. Okay, so you used to be able to win by capturing all the plazas, but that was seen as unpopular, apparently, so they cut it. But then they're not really saying what they changed it to. Like, no one's actually talking about what the plaza does, so I don't know. I know what it does in every other Total War game. I'm assuming it's a morale thing, but it doesn't really specify here in this one. Either way, balance of power still in favour of the attackers. Ooh, those siege towers are on fire. They don't have long left. Yeah, they need to make a move, because once these siege towers have completely burnt up, then these towers are going to do a lot of damage. And some of the arrows are actually making it through. Yeah, they're making it through that gap there. Ooh, you can't allow that. That's unfortunate. Another breach has been made. And yes, the Romans have pushed in. Okay, good. And that has, as I said, it's forced the defenders to pull back. They are now about to take this full tower under their control, and that's going to have to force the defenders back even further. They're getting ready to make the push here as well. No fighting has happened yet. You're still getting hit by the towers though. Push onto that tower, get a unit in there, neutralise it. Ooh, okay, another breach has been made. And they are now charging in, they want more. The Romans are getting in there against the Epirates, and boom, as the wall falls. Where was that guy going? And now he's completely cut off, he's going to get completely butchered here. He's not even looking at his opponent's right. Ooh, that was a nice shot there. This Greek hoplite here of Epirus. Armoured desert hoplite. Is he Epirus? Oh, no, he's Nabatia, sorry. But the Massilians are here, Pontus is here as well. He is as surrounded as you can get. Oh, he's using his fist. I liked that. He dropped his spear, so he had to use his fist. He got some damage in, but in the end he got cut down. That was so cool to see. I did not know that was a thing in Rome 2. Still not making a push here yet. Still no one's making a push here. They've sort of somewhat abandoned their defence over here. Which is understandable, but it does mean the defenders could grab a few troops, march around this way, and possibly try some interesting flank, but I don't think they will. A ladder is being used, okay, trying to sneak it in there, I like that. And then that should allow them to get up here onto the gate, so that they can neutralise that tower. I heard something burn. Do they still have ammo on this ballista? Nah, surely not. Surely not. Because if they did, they should have destroyed that tower ages ago, and they'd have another 2 units of Hastati left. I'm assuming they're out of ammo. They're pushing through. Oh, so many infantry units marching through here. More coming in from Massilia. You've got the Romans here as well, facing the wrong way. So yeah, they're taking a lot of damage there from the javelins. You've got to get those Romans facing the right way. But they are doing now. Their shields are up high, and now they can charge in. Pontus losing a unit there to the Carthaginians. Yeah, they do look a little surrounded. They probably overextended a bit. Oh, you gotta do something about this tower. This is really starting to drive me insane now. It's like, this should not be happening. You should not be losing this many men here. And even these archers as well. You can charge them. You can wipe out this slinger unit, and then another missile unit. You just need to put some force here. And you'd kill so many men. They might be worried, oh, but we'll lose so many men. But you're losing soldiers by standing here. Again, this tower must be on 300 kills at this point. Or at least 300 men taken out of the battlefield. Such an unfortunate waste. Arrow fire still coming in from both sides. They're still doing the skirmishes. The skirmishing. Anything else happening over there? Nope. So the Massilians are on the wall, fighting the Lusitanians. They came in from the ladder. That neutralises that tower. Such a good move to take out that tower. Is this ram going to do anything? My only thought is, you might want to make a breach here, push some more units through to try and surround him again. but I don't think it's going to work the same way. Because they've got different places they can retreat to, they've got some units over here that can prevent that. I don't think it will work. But yeah, they've done a lot of damage to these walls to get this far into the city. And this arch unit's still not doing anything yet. I don't know what the plan is here. Maybe they had some like secret rule or something where you were only allowed to have a certain amount of men. Massilia accidentally went over, so they just hid a unit back here, out of the way. Let's, you know, do nothing with them. I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe it's still yet to come into the battlefield. I like this unit. This unit here, this cavalry unit, a perfect line of sight. You can see it on the map. Can you see it on the tactical map? Yeah, that's much better. So they can see all of this. Anything coming this way, they've got a visual on it. They've got all their infantry here, getting attacked from multiple sides, but they're doing okay. The archers are firing. What is this unit that's outside of a city? A random Lusitanian unit has charged out here. I don't know why. They're gonna get cut down. I think this was a mistake. I personally wouldn't do this if this was me. But yeah, that's an interesting move. Yeah, they're pulling back in the city now. It's a veteran shielded warrior, so I don't think you can say it was just a cannon fodder unit that we just wanted to throw in there. But yeah, they lost 60 men doing that, and they only got 7 kills. I do not think that was worth it at all. Meanwhile, the Massilians here, they're getting cut down as well. 2 kills. 2 kills. This is the problem with fighting on the walls. 80 losses, 2 kills. These guys, 47 kills, 50 kills actually, and 2 losses. Yeah, these Lusitanians fighting on the wall have definitely done really well. But Ram is moving forwards now. I don't know if this is going to be a massive help for them though. It worked here with this breach. It could potentially work with this breach. You can bring units in, fight this way. I don't know if this breach is going to do anything. Might put pressure on the ballista, but that's about it. Are they pushing over here yet? Yes, finally, they're pushing over here, finally. Making a move on the defenders. Instantly pulling back. They had a cavalry charge into that. Oh yeah, they can push through this way as well. They should have done this about 10 minutes ago, in my opinion. But now they're going to at least neutralise this tower with the Roman troops. They can force the Carthaginians off here, and then eventually they can take the tower. Any dead generals yet? Let's have a quick scroll through. Got to check Pontus as well. No, everyone's general is still alive. But the Novatians need to be careful. Their general is here on the front. Who is this guy, the Novatians? This is hella fantastic. He has been very risky with his general. Almost got him stuck over here. Now he's got him on the front here when there's archers that could shoot at him. They're about to start capturing this tower. Yeah, pull back with those Hastati. Imagine though if they still had those other 3 Hastati units that hadn't been killed by the tower. One here, another one here. They would all still be alive, able to fight. Imagine what you could do with those. That could be a game changer. What's going on here? Let's double speed them. I love the dancing. Triple speed it now. We can't see anything in the triple speed. Are the horses stuck as well? Are they dancing? Yeah, they are sort of somewhat stuck. But it's not as funny as these guys. I love it. Rome 2 Total War. Ooh, Rome breaking. The defenders are doing a really good push here. These Massilians have been caught off guard as well. So actually the defenders are starting to reclaim this tower. The push over here did not work for them. Either way, I still think my critique does hold weight. They should have either pulled back so that the tower cannot shoot at them, or pushed earlier. Or had a bigger push. I still think I am right. Over here, no one's pushing through this breach yet, which is interesting, because they could do a lot of damage if they really did have a heavy push here. They made another breach here, but they're not doing anything with it yet, although they have their cavalry general unit nearby ready for it. They've brought more Pontic units onto the walls, and these Lusitanians, yet they're out. Is this actually a retreat by the defenders? Yeah, I think we're seeing a retreat now. Yes, this is a retreat. They no longer have visual over here, so anything could be happening here at this point. The archers are moving. The archers are moving. They're moving into the city. The trap has been sprung. Is it a little too late? It might be, actually. It might be too late. Unless they can quickly capture a plaza in the heat of the moment. Yeah, if the defenders are not paying attention, in the heat of the moment, they're focusing on all of these fronts. This archer unit could sneak in, capture a plaza, capture some towers, and really do a lot of damage. I don't see any point standing here. Are they right, they are invisible then. So, they cannot be seen, but have they already been seen? You have to be careful with this. You have to think, have they seen me yet? That's the question you've got to ask. And there's no way the attackers can really know. I'll have to keep an eye on that unit. Right, they're making a push here. They attack some of the cavalry, they're pushing through here. That is forcing the defenders to give up this entire section here, including the gatehouse. The defenders are doing well over here, they've retaken this tower, and they've actually won completely on this flank. So the defenders have had a very good hold here. And this Roman unit is about to get completely surrounded. They're going to get cut down easily. I was about to say like melons, but I don't know where I was going with that. Cut down like melons, is that a saying? I don't know why that thought came to my head. Yeah, but now the Romans have broken through this way anyway, this Astarte unit might actually be okay, because reinforcements are on their way. Ooh, such an interesting battle. The Nabateans are fleeing this way. Have the archers been seen? Where are they? Here they are. Yeah, they must have been seen by this point. They're pulling back. Surely this is what the cavalry is for. They're going for the archers. They've seen it, surely. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I've got two generals right here, one general right here, a general here. All the generals are very close. Hopefully we see a duel of some kind. Don't know what that unit was doing. And yeah, these units here pushing forwards now, breaking into the city. The Roman general cavalry. You don't want him here. You don't want him this far forwards, because you don't want to lose him. That could be disastrous. They're fighting the Carthaginians here, trying to hold down the defenders, trying to hold this choke point here, but the attackers will break through, and once they do, that is chaos into this region. More units are pushing forwards. Let's see this on the tactical map now, because there is a lot going on. There's a lot of different fronts here. And some lone units are starting to get cut off. That unit there is breaking. The attackers can push deeper into the city. And these guys are about to get completely surrounded here. And then that's going to be it. That's going to be the end of the battle. If this pocket here gets surrounded and then this pocket gets surrounded, that could be the end of the battle. 7 minutes left. Can we triple speed it? Nah, but we can double speed. Roman cavalry attacking the Nabatian cavalry. Such an interesting move. I don't know why you would take that risk. I don't know why either side would want that. Yeah, neither general died, but they did charge. The Romans are the ones to pull out. I think they're making the right call there to withdraw. You don't want to fight this, but they're about to get cut down, because withdrawing against cavalry is so difficult. They're about to break. And at what point does the Roman general die? He's broken? He's about to die, surely. Surely they're gonna get him. Either way, if they've broken him, that's still a morale hit. And I think they will eventually cut him down. Did the Nabatian general survive that? I'm fairly sure they did. Although they don't have that many troops left anyway. Roman general died recently. That was a big, unnecessary blow there for the attackers. And now, the defenders have cut through this way. The defenders now have themselves here somewhat surrounded. Please capture that tower at some point. The entire game has pretty much centred around this tower. I understand now why they targeted it so heavily at the beginning with that ballista. They're now going to retake that tower back for themselves. The attackers are making a really good push round here. They've got their archer unit to help out, but on this side, In the centre, they've completely fallen apart. The defenders have just such a good hold here. I would say it's still 50-50. Balance of power ticking in favour of the defenders now. But I would say it's still 50-50. Either side can do this. I think killing the generals is going to have a massive impact on the game going forwards. Whoever can get a general killed next is in a strong position. And yeah, the attackers are going to take out that unit, they're going to take this tower, and then they can push for the plaza. And then they own the majority of the plazas at that point. Pontic unit here trying to attack the Carthaginians. No! Please attack this tower. Take this tower. Neutralise it at least. And then you can have this tower on your side, and imagine the damage it could be doing. I'm going to call it now. The attackers could have won this if they had this tower. If they destroyed this tower from the start, we have a completely different battle here. I bet it's probably got about 500 kills. I think that's a safe one to say. No generals dying yet, I don't think. Massilia's lost their general. Yeah, that was a stupid move from Massilia because they have so many troops left. Pontus is just throwing their generals into random charges, being extremely risky here. They are making it through into the city, but I don't think they're going to be successful. Let's view it on the tactical map. I do like this. This makes it a lot easier to see in these 3v3 sieges. Wow, that's some line of sight there. Wow. From that one cav unit can see all the way over there. But yeah, as you can see here, it's really starting to look in favour of the defenders now. They've got a solid hold going on. Balance of power is in their favour. I don't know at this point what the attackers can do. They need to get lucky kills on the generals to even out the morale, maybe capture some towers, some plazas, but they're losing men doing that. I think it's over. I think the defenders have done it. And with this Massilian general dead as well, like these units here, these swordsmen are not going to do anything. They're just going to get surrounded and cut down. These ones here, same again, although it's Pontus, they still have their general alive, but still, what have they going to do really? Random spare unit here, so what? Like, there's nothing left. The ballista unit, so what? There's nothing left. What is this here? Random rocks. Oh yeah, it's like a dry stone wall, is it? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Just knocked down. Never mind. That's not part of the battle. I thought it was... It looked like a type of wall that they'd intentionally built for a second. I was thinking, what am I seeing here? But nah, it's fine. Either way, yeah, it's over. Quick look at the tactical map at the end. Well done to the defenders here. It is looking like they've won it. Balance of power definitely in their favour. The final stronghold of the attackers, and yeah, that's it, they're surrendered. Well done to the defenders. That was a very good holdout. Sadly, we don't get to see the results, but we'll just move right on in to Battle 2. Welcome to Battle 2, and this time they have switched it round. So as Epirus, we have Hella Fantastic. As Rome, we have Mr. Romantic. Over here as Colchis, we have Smooth. Defending the city as the Illyrian Ardii, we have Haggai, whatever his name was. Over here as the Aravaki, we have Mia, the Cow Queen, and as Armenia, not bringing many troops. Everyone's brought 2,000 troops, roughly. Armenia's only brought 1,000, which I find interesting. We have Great Costs here as Armenia. Maybe they just invested more in higher quality troops. Either way, they're fighting this on the field, it seems. And we do have a quick battle as well. So yeah, they've got a defence here, just to hold them back a bit, don't let them into the city, but for the most part they want to fight this on the field, with the Aravaki, with the Armenians, and I'm guessing Armenia's gone very cav heavy. That's why they don't have as many troops. Balance of power is in favour right now of the attackers. It was the current attackers that won last time. So yeah, these guys won last time, I believe. Yep, it was. So well done to them. I think I might have put the stats up. I got a screenshot of the stats, but I can't see them after the battle, unfortunately. If anyone can let me know how to fix that bug, please do. It would be very helpful. I'd love to be able to like see the stats and commentate over them as we go. Well, not as we go, but at the end. You know what I mean? It's so much better than just having to upload them randomly for you to see and I can't commentate on them. The siege tower's moving forwards, the ram's moving forwards, the ballista shooting as well. Are they shooting for this tower? Nope, but they should. And yeah, the Avavaki and the Armenians, they're pushing forwards. This is good, you've completely forced the attackers here off of this front. And now you're going to hold the high ground over here. They've made a breach, but so what, really? It's like, you can't really commit to throwing troops into here, can you? Ooh. Getting some deadly hits there by the arrows, because if you do, then you're just going to get flanked on the other side. And the defenders here have done a really good job at just pushing and taking this bit of high ground. Like, the attackers cannot push this. They cannot push this. They are stuck, and now the towers are just shooting at them. I can see why this is going to be a quick battle. One side is going to get butchered, I believe. But we don't know who that could be, because the defenders, maybe they are safer inside the walls. I like the play, but sometimes being inside the walls is a safer place to be. Bringing the archers forwards, I like this. I like this. I've realised I've got them pinned. The attackers are confused, they don't know what to do. So just bring the archers forwards and just shoot at them. They're going to make a lot of breaches in the walls. These archers cannot be reached, because they've destroyed all the ways to get up here for the archers. So now these slingers, are the slingers? Yeah, they're slingers. They can fire forever. That was a bit of a mistake, I guess, there by the attackers. Like, how do you now deal with these guys? You don't. And using ballista? Oh no, that's a waste of ballista shots. Using it to destroy the wall when you've got a ram here, what function does that serve? Ah, yes, this is how you destroy the slingers. You just destroy them with the ram. Just bring the ram forwards and get them killed like that. Doing a little skirmish there, pushing forwards with one unit to try and taste the enemy. But I don't think it will come to much. Yes, this is what you do. But you don't waste ballista shots. Use the ballistas on the difficult to capture towers, I think. That's a much better use for them. Boom. I got a few kills here, but this is where it really starts to go down for them. 15%. Yeah, this is going to be good. Boom. We're all waiting for it. We know what's about to happen. Okay, and let's slow-mo it. Oh. Boom. They just sink into the wall. Those guys were very lucky to stay up. I love that. And then the rest of them go as well. Boom, another breach. They've still got a few more up here, so you don't have to pull these rams out of the way and push this other pyramid ram forwards to deal with that. The Armenians are here as well, just skirmishing. They've had to form turtle formation with the Romans. Oh, sorry, testudo formation if we're being professional. Surprised they didn't make this other breach here. Come on, these slingers are still firing. Finish them off. Throw all of them off the walls. No, I'll check in on that later. Yeah, so what can the attackers really do? I think they are doomed at this point. They are doomed. Like, I think what you've really got to do... Oh, why use the ballista? Such a waste. Is just throw all of your troops into this and just hope that you can win the battle naturally. Balance of power is not even in their favour. So they've not even brought the best troops. Actually, no, sorry, it is. I'm seeing it in reverse. We're spectating as the defenders. Balance of power is in their favour, which means in theory they might be okay to just push this. True, they don't have the high ground. But that's kind of your own fault. Just push it, see what you can do. Turn it into a field battle. Come on, take out those slingers, come on. Is that what you're going to do with the ram? Nah, they're going the other way now. Or maybe just keep a few units here to hold them back and then just pour 100% of your troops into the city. Capture the towers and then you become the defender. Either way, I think you need to 100% into something. But you need to figure out where. And when, again, balance power, it's in your favour, which shows in favour your troops should be better in a stronger position. You just need to make the push. You just need to pick a strategy and go with it at this point. I don't think you're going to make it through the city. That's a bit too difficult, but you can run them all off the field. I don't know how this battle's going to go. We've got 11 minutes left. The last one was so good. I loved that last one. I really hope this can live up to it, but the attackers, they're just standing here, they're getting shot at by the arrows, true, they're returning fire, but they're being shot at by the towers as well, they're losing so many men. Imagine if a ballista had taken out this tower instead. And why let these slingers continue to fire? Ah. So many mistakes. Okay, they're pushing, this is it. They're pushing, and yeah, look, the defenders here, they're pulling back. They're forcing them off the high ground here. They're having to pull back. They might just pull them back into the city, which I guess would be okay at this point. But yeah, you just got to destroy this tower with the ballista. Can't do that now, you're out of ammo. And have a big push. The archers are about to get engaged by the Romans, and they're having to pull back. The peelers coming in, all the ammunition's coming in. Right, the cavalry charges are starting. Ooh, good cavalry charge there by the cataphracts. Taking 0 losses in that, but getting about 30 kills. So yeah, that was a good start for those cataphracts. I'm assuming that's what Armenia's done, just invested entirely into the cataphracts. Epirus pushing forwards, yeah, they're going all in on the field now. I think this is what you need to do. Just go all in on this, and one side is going to butcher the other. And then that's going to decide. I think, in theory, the attackers should have the advantage here. They've got the numbers, because it's basically 3 of their armies fighting 2 armies. The other defending armies in here. The Armenian army is tiny in comparison, so they've definitely got the numbers. But they have lost a lot of men here just wasting time. This is all wasted time. That's what all of those deaths are. Although a lot of their troops are breaking. They just don't have the morale here. The defenders are pushing a lot of infantry onto this, and they are cutting them down. Although the Armenians on this side are being cut down by the Romans. And yeah, they're having to do a massive retreat, but they do get some decent cavalry charges in there every now and then. And another one over here as well. But when this side is breaking, mostly I guess because of the arrow fire and the tower fire. That's cutting down most of them. Yeah, I don't know who's going to win it. Let's view it on tactical map very quickly, just to give you an idea. Yeah, as you can see, they've broken open in here. So this is what makes me think the attackers can win this. You can easily cut off all of these guys. It's cavalry. A few spearmen there can go a long way, and then you can bring these guys round, surround them, and just cut down basically everybody. The defenders are now pushing back with even more troops. This, I think, is the right move. Push out with even more troops here. There's no point just having them sit in the city, and now you can have them flank round this way, and then the numbers can match a bit more evenly. Yes, I think that push is definitely the right call. Pushing outside of the city, but it's become a field battle at this point. Which is so weird. I'm all here for it, though. I'm loving it. I like that we've got to see something different. And comment down below, do you like the more overview shots with the tactical map, or do you prefer me to, like, zoom in more? Comment down below, let me know. I think a mixture of both is best, but I think the more top-down view, I think, is more helpful. Because it actually shows more of what's going on, and that way I miss a lot less stuff. If I'm constantly like this, I'm going to miss a lot of stuff. Right, so the defenders now, yeah, they're going to hit all of these guys in the back. That's going to mass rout all of these here. Yeah, these guys here, they're doomed. There's nothing they can do. The archers are still holding the walls. A beautiful battle. I'm loving it. That unit there has broken through, but so what? It's just one unit. And yet these guys are all about to break. And then it really is just a field battle at this point, with a tower. A field battle with one tower, that's all it is. The Romans doing really well on this side, but the rest of the attackers have completely collapsed in this centre push here, and of course on this flank. The defenders are doing a really good job. Send a unit to destroy the ballista, and then just take out more of these and slowly try and surround them. At what point, if ever, do the defenders pull back into the tower? Just say, alright, we've got enough now, let's pull back into the city and defend. I don't think they do at any point. I think they're so committed now to the field battle, I think they just have to run with it. Has any general died? No, it doesn't look like it. General dead from Rome. Rome is the only one where you actually want your general alive, because we've just got so many infantry units still on the field. Rome has the most men, which means that's going to have a massive impact. All of these guys now have a massive nerf because of that lost general. Oh, but well done to the defenders though for being able to target that general and kill it, whilst keeping their own generals alive, somehow. Well done to the defenders there. Either way, I think both sides have fought really well. I think the defenders really deserve the win here. I am very impressed with how they fought this battle. By actually being creative about it. The attackers have put up a good fight, but you know, I think the defenders have just done so well here by being unique, by actually taking the risk to sally out there, by being able to snipe the Roman general, by getting this massive surrounding, by turning what was meant to be a defensive siege in their favour, just saying, no, we're going straight out here and making push. They must have got so many units killed there on the flanks. But looking at it, I still don't know if they're going to win it. It doesn't look like they have the men. It looks like they are outnumbered. Balance of power is now 50-50, so they have recovered that. But they do look outnumbered. They are very reliant now on the RDI, because everyone else has pretty much broken. And the Romans, they're trying to get over here as quick as possible. It still could be anybody's game at this point. Imagine though. Imagine if they still if the attackers this time had an archer hidden around here and had completely captured the entire settlement at this point. That would be so cool. But no, sadly not. Sadly they're not using that little cheese. The Romans still pushing on to these Nabateans here. Are the Nabateans? I've forgotten. No, it's the Aravaki, isn't it? Yeah, the Aravaki. Sorry about that, got them confused. Beautiful Romans. Again, I just love the shield so much. I don't like the yellow shields though. I think it takes away from that standardised looking unit. I think it'll look better if they were all in red. But that's just my opinion. All of these rams, all of these towers, just never used at any point. The RDI, the Illyrians here, making a really good push on this side. The defenders starting to lose their push on this side. Things are starting to look bad. Balance of power ticking in favour of the defenders. Sorry, the attackers are starting to look bad. When the defenders go on the offensive, it gets really difficult to remember who's the attacker and who's the defender. Please forgive me. That's another attacker unit about to break. And we're just going to flank around, and they're holding out on this side really nicely as well. All things considered. Yeah, seeing the tactical map here. It is again looking in favour of the defenders. I think they are going to do it. Well done to them. 100% deserved if they do. Colchis, they've lost their general. Their mass routing. RDI still have their general. Epirus still has theirs. The Aravaki still have theirs. How does Epirus still have their general alive? He's down to the final 9. Completely battered. 9 from 80. And he's still alive in that. And he's still fighting as well. He's cut down this general here. Of this faction, the green one. The Illyrians pushing through. 30 seconds left of this battle. I think, yeah, okay, now, yeah, this is the defenders' battle. Everyone's breaking for the attackers, and that's it. That's where it ends. well done to the defenders as well. That was epic. I loved it. Well done to the attackers for eventually making that push there, but in my opinion, they should have gone for it a little bit sooner. But that was a super interesting battle to see. 3, 5, 6 kills there on the general. All of these getting a lot of kills as well. Illyria not doing much really, but they really came in at the end and they did. They won the battle, I think. No, I don't know what I'm saying there. What's the word? They came in at the end and saved the day, but I think real credit goes to the Aravaki. Like, look at that, 2,000 losses on them. They were like really stuck in the fight. Look at that KD though on the Illyrians. Yeah, that's what I mean. They came in clutch at the end, and the Armenians, a bit disappointing. I was hoping to see a lot more. To bring such a small army, but a professional army like this, or a super deadly army, whatever you want to call it, I did expect to see a lot more, but sadly not. Then we've got Epirus here. Nothing special, nothing really special from Rome. Some of these legionary cohorts getting in the hundreds, and then nothing really that special from Colchis apart from this one spearman. Yeah, well done by the way to the defenders. That was an epic battle, and thank you for watching. If you want to take part in future events like this, join the OBG Discord server, linked down below. But for now, goodbye.